Hey guys, it's day 23 of Vlogmas. Oh my God. This month has went by so freaking fast. Like, wow. It just seemed like December just came in and now we're almost at the end of December. Christmas is in 2 days. So if you have not did your shopping, you got two more good days, today and Christmas Eve, to get that shopping done. Because where I live, everything be shut down on Christmas Day. Don't nothing be open but the gas stations, and it only be a couple of them that be open. So yo, get that shopping done. Get that shopping done. I don't even think the grocery store. I don't even remember though. Um, do the grocery stores be open on Christmas? I don't even know. I don't think so. But anyway, make sure you get that shopping done. Make sure you get your groceries done, because if I'm not mistaken, the grocery store be closed on Christmas. You can't go nowhere but to little gas stations and pick up stuff, and that stuff be way overpriced in the gas station. But anyway, today is a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. And I know that some of you are saying, oh, you could say that because, you're not going through what I'm going through. But I saw a video of this lady, and she was basically bald, except for like she had 3 strands of hair on her head. And she woke up that morning. She was like, oh, I got 3 strands of hair. Let me braid my hair up. Okay, then she went on with her day. She had a beautiful day. She was thankful. She was grateful. And she had a beautiful day. So the next day when she woke up, she only had 2 strands of hair on her head. So she was like, well, today I'm just going to twist it up. I'm gonna just twist my hair up. And she twisted it up and she went on with her day. She had a marvelous day. So the next day, she woke up and she had just that 1 string of hair on her head. She was like, today I think I want to wear a little bow. I want to put it in a ponytail. And she put it in a ponytail. She had an amazing day. The next day she woke up, she was completely bald. You would think that she would have been crying. You would have thought that she was going to be upset about it. But what did she do? She began to thank God for her bald head. She thanked God for the things that he was giving her and the things that he had taken away. Yes, he took away her hair, but she still had life. She was still alive. And the fact that she was so thankful and grateful for that was just amazing to me. And it makes me realize, like, there's somebody out there going through way more than you could ever go through. Like, there's somebody out there that situation is much worse than yours, and you're thinking you're the only one going through. There are millions and trillions of billion people out here going through something. Yes, your situation to you may seem like the end of the world, but there's somebody else that's been in your situation and made it through your situation. Nothing happens in this world like for the very first time. There's always, anything that happens in this world is just a repeat of something that done happened before. It may not be in the exact same way, but basically it's the same thing. It's just a repeating cycle. So I say all that to say, make sure that you are being grateful and thankful this holiday season. Even if you don't get the present that you want, even if you don't buy your family the gifts that they actually want, but you tried to get them something, or even if you couldn't get them anything, don't allow your family, especially your smaller children, to think that Christmas is just about gifts, because it's not. Christmas is a time for people to come together and be thankful and grateful for whatever is going on in their life. It's a time to be grateful. You should be grateful every day, but especially on Christmas. It's about the birth of Jesus Christ. It ain't about no gifts, none of that. That's why I really thought I was going to just go with Hanukkah, where I ain't have to buy no gifts or that. And then I thought about it. Heck, I ain't buying nobody no gift but myself. So why not? Why not? So, and then, the Christmas tree, I kind of like that. I really do like that. I like, making the house Christmassy, or the one part of the house Christmassy. But you have to be thankful and grateful for everything in your life, whatever situation you are in. Because I have a thing up here. It's a Les Brown quote. I don't know if y'all can read my writing, so I'm going to read it to you. Hard times are not here to stay. It's come to pass. You can go through the hardest of times thinking it'll never pass. It'll always be the same situation, but it won't. When it rains, it eventually has to stop. The sun has to come out sometime. If you stay strong, believe God, that sun is going to come out again for you. That situation is going to turn around in your life. I am living proof. And I keep telling people this and keep saying this because I want people to know there is an end to rough times. There is an end to it. The beginning of this year, I would have never thought that I would be in the situation that I am in right now. The beginning of the year, I didn't think I would make it through January, let alone make it to December. To be able to tell you guys, oh, I want to get a truck. And me looking at used trucks or whatever, thinking like, how am I going to get this? And then for God to make a way for me to actually get it. Yes, I got to pay for it, but it's the point of the matter that God gave me exactly what I want. And I always say, God has always given me anything I asked for. Now, if I misuse what he gave me, or I just went my own way once he gave it to me, that's on me. I can't blame God for none of that. Because some things in life, we want to blame other people, and we need to take the responsibility that it was us and our choices that did it, that got us in the situation. So, you have to take responsibility, and you have to be thankful and grateful for the small and the big things that God does in your life. Every day that you wake up, that's a blessing. If God don't do nothing else, you woke up, that's a blessing. If you got a roof over your head, it don't have to be in a $1 billion home, $1 million home. If you got a roof over your head, if you ain't got but one room, but you got a roof over your head, that's a blessing. If you can go to the refrigerator and get something out to eat, it may not be steak, caviar, or none of that, but you got something you could go in there and eat. That's a blessing. That is a blessing. If you could go outside your house and go get in a car, whatever type of car it is, that is a blessing. You are blessed, 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 blessed. And I'm not speaking just materialistic, but you're blessed regardless. If you wake up, you're blessed. No matter what happens the rest of your day, you are blessed because you woke up. With God, you woke up. God tapped you on the shoulder, told you to get up, which means he got something else for you to do. Now you got to tap in. And I'm saying this to y'all, and I'm saying it to myself, like, God is so amazing. So amazing. Like, if we just would take the time that we spend worrying about this and worrying about that and put it into our relationship with God, the world, we as people would be so much better. Like anytime you turn on the news now, it's killing. It's killing. Somebody killing somebody. Somebody done did something to hurt somebody. Somebody done stole this from this company or that company. Or somebody done took something from this. It's just too much. It's just ridiculous. It was ridiculous when everybody has the same 24 hours. Everybody has the same opportunities. It's just the mindset that you have. And that's in everything in life. It's your mindset. Your life is your choices, your decisions. Now, God guides you. God tells you, like the right thing to do or whatever, where you know right from wrong. But at the same time, it's ultimately the choices and decisions that you make. Like, I can't continue to say, oh, I want to be skinny. I want to be healthier. I want to feel better. I want to look better. But yet, every chance I get, I'm picking up some candy. I'm picking up some cakes. I'm doing something to help me gain weight. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that. I can't say that I want to be an entrepreneur and I never come up with a business. I continue to just put all my time into other things. I can't say that I'm an entrepreneur. I can't say that that's what I want. I can't say I want to save money when I spend money at every chance I get. Like, it's some things you're going to have to make choices. You're going to have to sacrifice and to get what you want. Everything is not going to be handed to you. Everything is not going to be easy for you to get. You have to be able to get your mind to do what you want your mind to do. You cannot allow your mind to control you. You have to be in control of your mind, your heart, all of that. Because the moment, the second you let the mind be in control of everything, situations like this happen. You're overweight, you're sad, you're depressed, you thinking life is just a doomsday type of thing. You're not happy, you're not energetic about life when you should be, because it is a blessing. Even to be in my body right now is a blessing, because I can still talk, I can still lift my arms up, I can still move my legs, I can still walk. So I'm blessed. Yes, I need to continue to try to help myself to do something about it, but I am blessed. I am blessed, and I will tell NT by T. Yes, I'm grieving still. Yes, I am still hurt. And for those of you that are grieving, don't let nobody tell you how long you should grieve, because they don't know the relationship you had with that person that you lost. They don't know what you're feeling or how you're feeling. Yes, maybe they've experienced death before, but they don't know how you as an individual feel. So they can't tell you that, oh, you should be over it by now. It's been a certain length of time. You should be over it. It should be not a big deal to you anymore. Who are you to tell me that? Who are you to tell me that? I'm going to grieve as long as I want to grieve, and as long as I need to grieve to get it out of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just hate when people feel like just because they were able to get over something like in 2.5 seconds that you're supposed to get over that in that amount of time. That's not how things work. We're individuals for a reason. We are individuals for a reason. Just because something worked that way for you doesn't mean it'll work that way for me. A lot of people, oh, you need to just go ahead and get the weight loss surgery. You need to go ahead and get on the shots, which I did think about the shots and I thought about the surgery. But at the end of the day, none of that is going to matter if my mindset about food does not change. I can get the surgery, I can get the shots, but if I still look and think of food as just comfort for me, then it's not gonna matter. The mindset has got to change. It anything in your life, you got to change your mindset first. Then if your heart ain't right, then you need to get your heart together. But your mindset got to change to make any type of changes in your life. And then you need to be writing down whatever you are trying to do, whatever you want. You need to write it down. The Bible says in Habakkuk 2:2, write the vision down and make it plain. Whatever you want in life, write it down. And I promise you, it'll come to pass. I promise you. I showed y'all before where I wrote down I wanted this truck. And it came to pass. That God has given me, like I said, everything just about that I've asked for besides a husband. Besides a husband. Now, he done gave me everything else. He done gave me everything else I asked for. Everything. Property in my name, he gave it to me. New truck, he gave it to me. A business, he gave it to me. He gave me everything I asked for. New clients for my business, he gave it to me. He gives me everything that I asked for. So I just feel like I owe him a thank you. I owe him the opportunity to share my blessings, to encourage somebody else, to not give up, to not think life is just what life is. You can change your life. You can change it. You can change it. I'm telling you, if you feel like you can't change your life, get on your knees and start praying. Get on your knees and start praying, and keep praying, keep praising until you see a change in your life. That's what you need to do. That's all you need to do. Whether you're in a good place or you're in a bad place, whatever, get on your knees and pray. Pray, 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 and the change is going to come. Write down what you want. Get your mind together. Get your heart together. Be praying through it all. And it'll change. Your life will change. It will change. You got to believe it. And it's gonna change. The change is inedible. Like, it's going to come. So you just got to, we live in a time where we want stuff instantly. And sometimes you got to wait on some stuff. Sometimes you got to go through some stuff. So when hard times come, you already know that you can make it through it because you already done been through some things. Like, I say this a lot to people. Like, you can't tell me nothing if you been, like, okay, the best example to me to give is this. As a pastor, and I feel like a lot of pastors and church people don't realize this, or they do realize it, but they just don't think about it. The reason so many people don't go to church is, one, because the person in their pulpit is acting like they're holier than thou. There are far and few pastors, evangelists, whatever you want to call them, that have never been through anything. They're far in between. So don't get, once you get saved and God has changed some things in your life, don't forget where you came from. Don't try to make people think you've been saved since you came out the womb. No, that's not true. You need to tell people your story, the truth about your story, and people will come to church. But the church is messy. The church is messy. They got cliques and all that. And that's another reason people don't come to church. But even with church having cliques and stuff like that, you shouldn't go to church because of the surroundings. You go to hear the word or whatever. But, you can't help but get into the politics of it. But, yeah, I feel like that's why a lot of people don't go to church, and you don't see a lot of young people in church. There are a few that are in there, but I can guarantee you they're not there because somebody in their life was like so holier than thou that they didn't never do anything. Because you can't tell a person something if you've never been through it. Like, you can't tell a person that's going through domestic violence how to get through it if you've never been through it. You can't tell a person how to grieve if you've never had to grieve the loss of someone. You can't tell somebody what it feels like or how they should feel about losing a job or losing a wife or divorcing or something like that if you've never been through it. That's why I don't understand how people that don't have successful marriages or even successful businesses think that they can tell somebody how to do that. Because if you knew how to do it, then one, you would be selling the idea of what you think is the way you can do it. And two, you would have it for yourself. You think I'm going to have a successful business and not tell somebody else how to do it? No. If I got a successful business, I'm going to let other people know how I had this successful business so that they can do it as well. Just like when you, with weight loss. And I always go back to this because this is a big part of my life. You know, you can't tell nobody how to lose weight if all you ever had to lose was 20 or 30 pounds. That's nothing to a person 300, 400, 500, 600 pounds. Like, you can't tell them nothing. You can't tell them, oh, it's a mind thing, which it really is. But you can't tell them that their cravings aren't real or that they just don't have no willpower. They just lazy. They just sorry. You can't tell them that if you've never been through it. Like, I'm just a firm believer. You can give your opinion, but you can't tell anybody, oh, you're lazy because you could lose weight. Yeah, you can, but it's a process. Everything is a process. And like I said, it starts with the mind. You have to get your mind right. Like, whatever you want to do, you got to get that mind right. You got to write it down. You got to be praying. You got to pray before anything, I should say. Prayer is first. You should be praying. Then you need to write it down. Then you need to get your mind right. And then you need to just do it. Step out on faith and just do it. I can't just tell y'all how many times I done had to just step out on faith and just pray like, God, I need you to do it. I don't know how you gonna do it. I don't know what you gonna do, but I know you can do this. And if you don't do it, it's not because you couldn't do it. It's just something you want me to go through. It's something you want me to gain from this. Like, I've been that person that lost everything. And God allowed me to get it all back. Now, I probably didn't get that same exact thing back, but I got back what I lost. Like, from the beginning of the year to now, I've gotten just about everything that I lost back. And I lost it because of my own doing. Because of my own doing. I'm not blaming nobody else because I have to be held accountable for that. And anything that I lost that didn't come back to me, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. Or was it my time to have it? So it is what it is. But I done been talking for 23 minutes. But I just had that on my heart. Like, that I really needed to say that. I don't know what I'm going to do the rest of the day. Kind of want to go out, but I really don't. I don't know. As Christmas gets closer, it's kind of like, dang. It's kind of like bittersweet, you know. Thankful that, you know, hopefully I'll see it. But at the same time, I'm just kind of ready to see what this new year is going to bring. Are you guys doing vision boards? What are you doing? Are you just writing your goals down for 2026? Are you doing a vision board? I know the content creators usually do a vision board, but I was thinking about doing it, but I'm kind of like, do I really want to do that? Because once I make it, where am I going to put it? Because I've been trying to declutter. So I'm like, where am I going to put it? I don't know. I don't know. But everything that I've said to encourage you to be the best you that you can be. No matter what obstacles you face in life, just know that that too will pass. It will pass. It will pass. You will be okay. As long as you do not give up, you will be okay. Anything you lose, it's going to come back around. We live in a world where it's like a reoccurring thing. Anything that's happened in this world, it's going to happen again. It may not be exactly the same, but it's going to happen again. So just know today might not be your day. Today might not be the day. But tomorrow could be the day. 2 hours from now could be the day. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to keep pressing on. No matter how you feel, no matter the thoughts in your head that are not good, you got to keep pressing on. You got to keep pressing on. Because life is so short. And you never know. You never know. We want to think that we're going to be here. We're going to be able to see this, see that. But it doesn't work like that sometimes. Sometimes people pass and they weren't even sick. So, yeah, just be thankful, be grateful. If you have people in your life that love you, that care about you, make sure you're letting them know how you feel about them. Don't wait till they're sick or wait till they laying in the casket and be falling over the casket, confessing how you feel about them. Let them know why they are living. Like, give them their flowers now. Let them know that you love them, that what kind of impact they've had on your life. Let them know that while you able-bodied, getting around good, living your best life. Don't wait till they sick. Don't do that. But anyway, I'll see you guys.
Yo, hey, check this out.